What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about how the narcissists feel once they have discarded you and you've moved on. See, the narcissists think that once they discard you, oh, this punishment, they're going to feel it. They're going to come back begging, looking for an explanation. And it could not just only be discard, it could also be the silent treatment. Them just putting you to the side for the moment and you're not knowing what's going on, why they acting funny with you. So this is what happens when you just let it be the way it is without running behind them. They don't take that very well. So what happens is, they're sitting in there waiting on that call. They're waiting on that text. They're expecting to hear from you. But when they finally realize, well, dang, they really not worried about me. Like, this punishment, it's not bothering them at all. So now they're wondering, what are you doing? Because they don't mind playing this game with you, but they don't want you to get too far away, because the chances are they'll lose you for good, and they don't want that to happen. So now they may start trying to creep back around, sending little text messages or something, because they can't really find the words to be bold enough to approach you with a phone call or in person. So they'll start off by sending messages or email or whatever, or trying to say something to you, small engagement on social media. And, you don't think nothing of it. It's like, if we talk, we talk. If we don't, we don't. Now, this pertains to people who don't really know that this person is a narcissist and this is just another tactic to punish you or to get a reaction out of you, to get you to respond in a way. And when you don't budge, when you don't give them the response they're expecting, that's an injury, because they're like, who they think they are, not to reach out to me first. They really put themselves, on such a high pedestal to where everybody just, they expect everybody to just run behind them once they cut the person off for whatever reason. And when they see that you're not running behind them, they don't like that. So they start to play this victim role, like, poor me, I haven't spoken to, I haven't spoken to such and such in a while. And, and including you, I'm like, well, they just threw me away. And that's another way that they, do the gaslighting. And you're like, because they need you to be like, I didn't throw you away, you threw me away. Now I'm gonna pause for a minute and take y'all back when I told y'all about the time I was working with a narc, and I did not know what was going on at the time with her, not knowing she's a narc, none of that. And I remember when she would just give me these silent treatments out of nowhere, and it used to, like, silent treatments used to really bother me. Just like the whole thing about, you gotta forgive. Like, it used to bother me that people were so quick to say, you need to forgive. Now I get it and I understand. The thing is, I just choose to deal with it my way, which is just to stay away completely. And I don't hold grudges. So that's my way of being forgiven. Thing is, I remember her always giving me the silent treatment out of the blue like it's nothing. And it would normally be followed by me disagreeing with her on something, me calling her out on something, or just not giving her what she feels she deserved. So that's when the silent treatment would start. And the thing about it is, she would wait until she's around a certain group of people to loud cap me and approach me, in a way of gaslighting me to think that you didn't start the silent treatment, I did. So she would approach me and be like, are you ready to be my friend again? And she would say it around people. And it leaves me looking confused, like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't stop talking to you, you stopped talking to me. So she would do that just to hear me say, like, what are you talking? You know, it's like they like to play these games with you to get it out you. So after that, it's like she cut me off real quick because she didn't want me to respond in that way so that they can hear it. It's okay if, you know, if I say to her, what you talking about? But not in front of other people. Because now it's going to make her look like the liar who made it all up about I gave her the silent treatment. So now in front of them, she needs to beg and put on like, are you ready to be my friend again? I just miss you so much. Please tell me what did I do? You know, stupid stuff like that just to make you look bad. Like you initiated it. So then she cuts me off because she in front of them. So I walk away and go to another part of the kitchen. She follows me over there and she was like, what did she was like, I'm sorry, I don't know. I just be having a lot going on and stuff and I just be like, I don't know, sometimes I don't be knowing how to talk about it. That's her way of giving you her excuse for being, you know, for the silent treatment. For going silent on you or whatever, or just acting funny with you. But she could have said that in the front of the group of people who she tried to put the act on to. So, anyway, but when narcissists, when you don't give them that response, like, what you know, like, why are you acting like this with me? When you just completely ignore it and go on with your life, they hate that because they expect you to run up behind them. You know, they need the kiss up because the kiss up lets them know that they're just that much more important than how you feel, how the silent treatment is making you feel, you know. So what happens is they start to reach out to you now. They kind of put their pride aside and start reaching out to you in a way of making you feel kind of guilty, like, so you just cut me off for nothing? Oh, so that's how it is? You acting funny now? Or you got a new friend? I was like, oh, well, she must have met somebody new, you know, just stupid stuff like that. Or she must have been hanging out with such and such lately, you know, doing whatever. And it's like, well, if I was, it shouldn't matter because you're the one who stopped conversating with me. Because, you know, you hate to be called out on anything. You refuse to accept accountability. So I'm not going to just let it slide and, you know, just brush it off and continue to just let things be as it is, cater to you and give you what you want. No, I deserve the respect that you're demanding, you know. So it's like they run behind you, trying to get you to come back. And on top of that, they're still strategizing on these tactics of punishing you. And it's like they want you back, but it kills them that they're begging you now to come back after they discarded you, after they cut you off, after they gave you the silent treatment. So now they're still looking for reasons to try to play the victim role, like you don't deserve them, but they want you back. It's crazy. I know it sounds crazy because it is crazy because it's a narcissist. They may even do things to where they strategize and they come back around you when it's almost your birthday. And so they do all this kissing up and love bombing, hoovering, and all of that, and just constantly smothering you with conversations, just talking about nothing. Or, you know, everything that you've missed out on, all the talk lately, all the gossip lately. You know, it's like they want to just dump all that on you all of a sudden to catch you up. You didn't ask for none of this, but this is what they do. And then they kind of slide in Hoover or love bombing or just anything to make plans to see you again, or, you know, and if you kind of fall for it, it's like you'll be expecting these things, so they'll wait and strategize. It's close to your birthday or some type of anniversary or anything that acknowledges you in a way. What they'll do is disappear because that is the payback. That payback is all because of a silent treatment or discard that you didn't respond to. And it's just like a constant repeated cycle with them. They're gonna get their lick back because, by you ignoring them was an injury. And they don't take injuries very well. They're gonna feel sorry for themselves. They need that same attention for everybody to point out their hurt, their pain. Constantly pet them up and just make them feel so special, more important than anyone else. When you don't give them that, they don't take it very well. They'll come back around, but it's not going to be a genuine concern. It's not going to be because they really and truly miss you. It's because they're determined to get the payback. That punishment that they needed you to really feel in your spirit, oh, I'm going to give it to her now. Because now, it's something that I should really be showing her attention for as this friend that I'm pretending to be, but I'm not. Now I'm going to show her how it really feels to be ignored. But it's like, you're the one that initiated the whole thing. And because I didn't respond to you, you still got a problem. Like, you're just crazy. And crazy will never recognize it in themselves. So don't even drive yourself crazy with thinking about why this and why that. Just let it be what it is. And again, they want to play that game with you to try to make you feel unimportant on your special day or whatever. Let them know that you're not important for not acknowledging it. You're running behind me. I'm not running behind you. You're constantly checking in on me. I'm not checking in on you. I can do without you. You can't do without me. And once the narcissist realize that, they're going to keep running back to you. Thing about it is, it's going to come a time where you're going to pick up on that, because just like they say, itch get old too. It's going to come a time when you're just going to be straight up with them and be like, you don't have to, we don't have to be friends. I'm just cool with speaking, and that'll let them know we don't need to talk. We don't need to text. Block their number if you need to. Give them the message, the hard way. Nothing hurts a narcissist more than a hard truth. But let them sit in it. They need that. And just as much as you need your peace of mind. So anyway, that ends this video. Sorry it took me so long to get back to y'all. Told y'all I've been working these 2 jobs and it's been taking a lot out of me. But that's no excuse. It's just so much that I still want to get back to talking about. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna get back on here as soon as I can. When I get that time, I want to have that energy. So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below.